So converting from angle notation into decimal notation. So basically, direction in this one says convert 48 degrees, 21 minutes, and 45 seconds to decimal notation. So this is 21 minutes. This is 21 minutes. This is 45 seconds. So one apostrophe represents minutes, and a double apostrophe represents seconds. So basically what you do is, you have to think about, well, how many minutes are there represented in an hour? So 1 minute is really like 1/60th of an hour. So if you want to figure out how many seconds there are in an hour, you take 1/60th of an hour, and you got 60 seconds in every minute. So basically what you have is 1/60th of 60. So what you have is 1 divided by 60 times 60, or 1 divided by 60 squared, or 1 divided by 3,600. This represents seconds in an hour. And 1/6 represents minutes in an hour. So if I want to change that 48 degrees, 21 minutes, 45 seconds to decimal form. So basically, you take 48 degrees, and you're going to add 21 times 1/60 plus 45. And because that's in seconds, you can multiply that by 1/3,600. So basically what you already know is you multiply a number by a fraction. Basically that number is multiplied to the numerator. So it's 48 plus 21/60 plus 45 over 3,600. So you can basically plug in the calculator, 48 plus 21/60 plus 45 over 3,600, and you wind up having 48.3625 degrees. So basically 41 minutes, 48 degrees, 21 minutes, and 45 seconds. Basically all of that is the same thing as 48.3265 degrees. So basically what you really see is this stuff, in minutes and seconds, really doesn't change the 48 very much. That's really the whole number. This just represents some decimal part. So that decimal part is represented by 0.3625. So that's how you change that from being in degrees, minutes, and seconds into just plain decimal form. So give you a new example, and this one is converted 14 degrees, 25 minutes, and 26 seconds into decimal form. So take a minute to actually try to do that. So right now you can pause the video and take about a minute or so to see if you actually convert this into decimal form. So pause it. So now after you actually tried it, you should have found it to be 14 plus 25 times 1/60 plus 26 times 1/3,600. And really, 3,600 is the same thing as 60 squared. So if you want to plug and calculate 1 divided by 60 squared, that would be the same thing. So when you actually do that, you plug that in as 14 plus 25/60 plus 26 over 3,600. And the answer should be 14.4239 degrees. So we generally stop at 4 decimal spaces. There may be more numbers after the 9. Generally 4 decimal spaces is good enough. So that's where I would stop. So this is what this in degrees, minutes, and seconds would be in decimal form. Convert -10 degrees in 3 minutes into decimal notation. So basically, you don't have any seconds yet. It's not really even there. So that's fine. You just got to rewrite it with no seconds. So it's going to wind up being -10 plus 3 times 1/60, which is -10 plus 3/60. But this is the thing though, because it's negative, you really should just leave that negative sign off until you answer. Because if you plug in the calculator right now, it's going to give you a negative, it's going to give you subtraction. It's going to give you -10, and then we plus this, it's going to subtract some things, but it's going to be the wrong answer. So either you can remember to put brackets around this, and only find the inside value, or just figure out what this is, and just know to make your answer negative. You know, if it's -10 degrees, it's going to be -10 point something. So you just use the negative sign later in your final answer. So what you should wind up having is, -10.05 degrees. So that's what that is. So if you got anything other than that, it's probably because of that negative sign. It mess things up when you plug in the calculator. So again, I'll just leave it off to the answer until you finish. So a new problem would be convert 29.6 degrees into degrees, minutes, and seconds. So I'm going to convert that into degrees, minutes, and seconds. So basically our degree part is going to be 29. So we'll have 29 degrees. And then what you do is, you pretty much take this decimal part, you multiply it by 60/1. So now it's like going backwards. So instead of multiplying by 1/60, you multiply by 60/1. So when you multiply 0.6 times 60/1, you get 36. So this represents your number of minutes. So that's what it is. So we have 29 degrees and then 36 minutes. We don't have any decimal part that follows this 36, so we don't have any seconds. So it'd be 0 seconds. So it's 29 degrees, 36 minutes, and 0 seconds. That's what 29.6 would be in degrees, minutes, and seconds. So again, new example, this one is -76.534 degrees. We convert that into degrees, minutes, and seconds. So you're going to start with -76 degrees. And then you're going to take the decimal part again, you're going to multiply it by 60. So you should take 0.534 and you multiply that by 60. You can call it 6/1, but same thing, just 60. And what you have is 32.04, so that means you have 32 minutes. You got this 0.04 that follows it. You're going to use that later. So what you have is -76 degrees and 32 minutes. Now then, this 0.04, you're going to take it. You should multiply it by 60. You don't have to worry about making it 3,600. You just wouldn't do that. You really got to multiply it by 60, and this is how it works. So basically, what 0.04 represents is it's 0.04 of a minute. So you want to figure out how many seconds that is. How many seconds is 0.04 minutes? So you multiply that by 60, and you get 2.4. So what we have is 2 seconds. That's as far as we go. We don't go further than seconds. So this 0.4 is irrelevant. We don't need that. So this represents 2 seconds. 2 seconds. So -76.534 degrees is equivalent to -76 degrees, 32 minutes, 2 seconds. So, similar example, pause the video again, and you try to convert this into degrees, minutes, and seconds. So right now, just pause the video, and then try to do it on your own. So you should have started with the 88 degree part, and you should have took the decimal part and multiplied it by 60, or 60/1. You get 42.12, so that's 42 minutes. You only need 1 apostrophe for minutes. And then you should find out how many seconds is 0.12 minutes. So 0.12 times 60. and she wound up having 7.2. So that's 7 seconds. So it's gonna be 7 seconds here. And that's it. 88.702 degrees is equivalent to 88 degrees, 42 minutes, 7 seconds. And that's pretty much the end of that topic.